Oh shit, come on. Alright, so this video is for Chris. I just finished up your quad. So what we have here is a MQTB Crush Lite. Let me turn this fan off real quick. Sorry about that. So, you got the MQTB Crush Lite 5-inch. Just finished it up. Just bound it up and did a little test hover. So, it's all good to go. And I'll show you here in a second. But so, what we went with on this was TBS motors, the 2400 kV. Cicada 30 amp 4-in-1, Pyrojone F4 OSD flight controller. You got in the back here, you have the Foxeer Clear TX, VTX, and XM Plus, and up front is the Aero Micro Pro. And you have the VAS Minion antenna and some blue antenna tubes. I put the black mesh on here. You got some Dow Cyclones, the 5050s, and you got the Brain 3D accessory kit, which included the arm protectors, which, man, Brain 3D does so good work, man. It just looks so nice. I mean, look at that print. Just looks amazing. As well as the session mount, really nice. Just beautiful. I mean, look at that. Just perfect. And then the axis and then antenna holders. And this is the Minion. And it's a little bit smaller, but I just added a little bit of hot glue on the top, or I mean on the bottom of it. So, and this thing, man, it just, everything on it is so perfect. I love how the arms go together. It has the 3 screws for each arm, so it's just locked in place. There's no wiggle room at all. And these arms are 5 millimeters thick. I mean, those are some beefy arms. It's going to be pretty damn hard to break this thing. It's pretty sweet. It's real low profile, too. These are only 20 millimeter standoffs. So, you know, it wasn't that long ago that everybody was using 35 millimeter standoffs. Everybody's doing kind of low pro thing these days, but I like it. I like how it just makes everything sit lower, the center of gravity and everything. The VTX, where I put it, it's like it was just made for that. I mean, if you look on the bottom, you'll see how, if you watch my videos, you'll know that I always talk shit about the MMCX connectors and how they stick out so far. And look how perfectly this went around, because I didn't want to bend it over at like a 90, because that would just pretty much break the connector off, you know. But you just do a little loop, kind of, and it's just so perfectly fit in there. There's like this little groove notched out in the bottom of this piece, this printed piece, and it just sits tucked right up in there. I mean, look at that. It's just perfect. Just perfect. And it's got the little holes for zip ties on the front and the back. It really doesn't matter which way you build it. There is no front or back on this frame, so pretty sweet. The receiver, your bind button. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be meeting up with you, or you're gonna come by to pick this up. So, but just to let you know, the bind button, you can get to it right here on the top. The antenna is kind of covering it up, but you can see it right there. Let me move this out of the way. It's right there. I'm clicking it right now. So, yeah, very easy to bind up. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, you put it in D16 mode. That's what this is, XM Plus, so you want D16 mode, and then you just hold down the bind button while you're plugging in the battery to bind it up. So I don't know why I took this battery off. I guess just to kind of show the frame better. I did put some UMA grip on here. I'm running low. Tommy. I've been putting it on everybody's quads. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on my radio. Grab my goggles, I'll show you the video. Tell you what channel it's on. And to change the channels on the VTX, the button is right here in the back. It's right there. And you can see what it says right there on the screen. It is on channel R5, race band channel 5. Got the cap on. So there you go. Looks pretty good. And we'll throw this on the ground. So there you go, Chris. I will message you and let you know it's done and see when you want to come swoop through and pick it up. Alright, thanks, Chris. Let me know if you have any questions.